Hello, let's talk about Airflow. It is an open source tool for workflow orchestration. A workflow is just a sequence of tasks. If you are a software developer, sometimes you may need to process a sequence of tasks. Sometimes you have to process the first one and the second one, and you know that the second one has to run when the first one finishes. And basically, the old way to do it was using cron jobs, but now there is Airflow and some other similar technologies that simplify that make this experience of running a sequence of tasks better. It is based on the concept of DAG, direct acyclic graph, where each node represents a task to execute. The components of Airflow are the following. There is a scheduler. It basically sends task to the executor for the execution. Um, you set when a task has to run in your DAG. And basically the scheduler send to the executor this information. The executor handles the execution of the task. In the production environment, the executor distributes the task to multiple workers. Of course, these workers can be external server. In the Airflow architecture, there is a graphical interface, a UI to monitor DAGs and tasks. Through this UI, it's possible to trigger, stop, and debug the workflows. Usually, you put the DAGs that you write in Python inside a DAG folder, and basically the scheduler and the executor read these files to know which task have to execute. The information about the DAGs to run, it's stored inside a metadata database. So let's see how to use Airflow in Python. The first thing to do is install it on the virtual environment. I can type uv add Apache Airflow. Usually when you use Airflow, the configuration of Airflow is kept inside Airflow or folder in your home folder in your computer. But now I prefer to work entirely in the current project folder. So we can use the following command to set to change the Airflow home. I can type make dir airflow underscore local, and then I can type export airflow home, and I set this airflow local folder folder as the Airflow home. In this way, all the files, config, DAG, and logs, etc., will be inside the Airflow underscore local folder. Now I can type Airflow db migrate. Indeed, as I said at the beginning, Airflow stores metadata in a database. Another things that I usually do when I use Airflow is to put false the variable load examples, because um, by default Airflow loads some examples, some DAG examples, and I don't want it. I don't want to see it. Now I add the folder that is going to contain the DAGs that I'm going to write. So I can write make dir airflow underscore local slash DAGs, and I add a new DAG inside it that I call DAG1. In the DAG I type from Airflow import DAG, from Airflow decorators import task, and I open a context manager for the DAG. I say I set a DAG ID equal to DAG, and I schedule it for running daily, and I set catch up equal to false. The catch up is a feature that controls if a DAG should catch up on past scheduled run that were missed. But yeah, it's not very important right now. And inside the context manager is possible to define some task using the task decorator that we imported. I just defined these two tasks. The first one returns a number 1200, and the second task returns this number that is a price multiplied by 0.9. Here we are using the TaskFlow API that is something new in Airflow. I think it came out during the last year, maybe. By writing get price as an attribute of apply discount, we tell Airflow to run get price first, and then take its result and run apply discount when the first task is finished. So now I go to run Airflow by typing Airflow standalone. In the logs is possible to see the credential for using the UI. This is the UI, and here I can find the DAG. Clicking in this button is possible to run the DAG. It succeeded. Here, for example, it's possible to check the logs. Yeah, I think that's all for this lesson.